Hey there, everybody. Um, so today I wanted to talk about something that I can't claim to be an expert in, but it's one of these mysterious things that I often ponder, and in some ways I like the fact that it's a mystery, in some ways I don't, and that's attraction. What is it that causes two people to be attracted to each other? Like, I mean, there's all kinds of advice out there about, well, it's attractive if you do this or if you present yourself this way. Like, there's things you can do within your control that may attract a member of the opposite sex. But I think that when it comes to attraction, there's really a lot more going on than we understand. I mean, I remember hearing that, for example, there's things like pheromones, these ideas, which I don't claim to know exactly what they are, that people give off certain scents that make them more attractive. And I've also heard that they found that people are more attracted to people who are genetically similar to them, although not too similar, because then it would be incestuous. But people who maybe come from a similar ethnic background tend to be drawn to each other, that kind of thing. And two people who maybe aren't even aware that they come from the same ethnic background could be drawn to each other without even understanding why. And I wonder about my own life. Sorry, I don't know if you can hear that. People are making noise upstairs, so my apologies if that's getting on the audio. But sorry. But I was thinking about how in my life I've been attracted to different women at various times, and some of them I'm not really sure if they were attracted to me or not. But there have definitely been times when I think there was a mutual attraction between me and this woman, and because of my ineptitude, I couldn't make it happen. But it's a mysterious thing. Like I'll give you an example. So one time I was traveling with my parents, and we were on the road in a car together, and we stopped at a restaurant along the highway for lunch. And I remember there was this waitress there. She wasn't the waitress at our table, but she was just this beautiful redhead waitress walking around the restaurant. And, I noticed her from a distance, and I thought, man, she is so pretty. She looks really nice and stuff. And but like I said, she wasn't our waitress, so I had no reason to really, talk to her or pay attention to her. And then after we left the restaurant, my mother said, that waitress was interested in you. And I said, what waitress? And she said that it was that redhead waitress. She noticed that she kept stealing glances at me as she was walking around. And I just thought to myself, wow, that's crazy. I mean, what if on some level she and I had some kind of connection that we're not even aware of? What if we would have been each other's, what if we'd been the love of each other's lives? I don't know. Maybe that could have happened, maybe not. But, you know, how could two people who didn't even speak to each other, they only each saw each other from a distance and they both felt a certain degree of attraction? Assuming my mother was correct in what she interpreted from that waitress. But I mean, what if that girl could have been the one of my dreams and we were just two ships passing in the night, as they say? It's weird to think about. And I think there are some other times, I can think of other examples like that where there was a woman I thought was attractive and my mother would say, oh, I could tell she liked you. Or I thought, really? Well, yeah. So, I've talked about my lack of romantic success before on this channel. And, I recognize to some degree it's my own fault for not acting quickly enough or for passing up opportunities I had or being too shy or too doubtful, but it is what it is. So, but I wonder if really there's some things, there's just some elements to attraction that we can't really quantify scientifically, that we can't really control consciously, that maybe sometimes two people just end up together because they have some spiritual wavelength that they're on, and it just kind of happens without them even thinking about it, or for them intending it. And maybe there's a woman like that out there for me, and one day I'll just get lucky and find her. But or maybe I just missed my chance already, because like I said, I've seen a few. Besides that example I've had other women who I think were like that too. But they kind of came and went, and I never even knew their names. I never even got a chance to really get to know them. So yeah, I don't know. I can't claim to know everything about attraction, but it's just one of those mysteries of life that I guess can be fun to ponder. And I guess it adds a little bit of romance to the world around you to think that, maybe two people will just somehow connect, and it'll make everything, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but just maybe two people can just find each other and it'll just be natural. And maybe all this worrying we do about how to be more attractive, how to dress better, how to have better body language, whatever, maybe it's less important than we think. Maybe the secret is just to be the right person for this other person. I don't know. Just some thoughts I have, but it's one of those questions that's always interesting to think about. So anyway, I guess I'll leave it there. Talk to you later.